Thank you.
Welcome to Faith Logic's Hub podcast, where we discuss the historical development of freight logistics in East Africa and the rest of the world. I'm honored to be your host, George Kidenda, and indeed I'm more honored to host an old friend for many years, Mr. Joseph Ngetich. Joseph, we met many years back in Mombasa, and we were all in the logistics sector. He has served in various positions. He's a guru in logistics, but he's also a bishop. And I thank God that we are able to transit in our life. Joseph was our chairman of KIFWA for many years and was very influential at the time that we were developing the constitution of KIFWA. Welcome, Joseph, and thank you for joining Faith Logic's Hub podcast.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, George, for this opportunity.
Okay.
Indeed, it is a wonderful occasion to come live on air and be able to talk to the industry and the captains of the industry.
That's good.
At the time of starting KIFWA, little did we know that KIFWA was going to be what it is today.
Indeed.
Yeah, going back to our earlier years when we met, it wasn't that rosy period of meeting, but there was that fear of unknown from those people who looked at themselves as small clearing agents, and those whom we looked at them as big clearing agents. Let me say this. I'm an alumni of Upper Hill High School in Nairobi.
Indeed.
That's where I went to school.
Okay.
And in those years, in the early 70s, and we went to school with so many communities. It was actually a school which hosted the international community. And I was lucky to be part and parcel of that team in the early 70s.
Okay.
And immediately after my schooling, I was picked as one of those young fellows. We were taken to be trained to take over from the expatriates who were running the casinos then.
There was casinos.
Only one casino,
not the shipping lines.
Not the shipping industry, I have to tell you that. And that is how I started my life.
Yes.
And I found myself being transferred to Mombasa in early 80s to continue with what I was doing. When I arrived in Mombasa, I found myself so idle. That was way back in 1982. I didn't have anything much to do. Most of the time I was spending just enjoying myself. I was a young bachelor boy. So what I did was I saw people who were doing business calling themselves clearing agents. So what I did, I decided to go to school to study what this clearing agent is. So I joined one of the diploma courses which was being offered at, it was Ambalal House.
Ambalal House, yes.
Ambalal House, because I had all the time, I used to work odd hours, and during the day I was idle. So I did a course for 1 year and got to know what clearing and forwarding is all about.
Yes.
And at that time, when I actually picked it, I formed a company. That was way back in 1987.
87, yes.
87. I formed Ken Carl Freight.
Yes. I was in Mombasa. At that time. Yes.
Yes. You were with Signal.
Yes.
When Signal, actually, I formed my company almost same time with Signal.
Yes.
but
Yes.
you are big, you are mighty. So I started that company, and my company was based at NSSF building to
I
date.
remember. I remember.
Yeah, NSSF building to date. So I've been in that office for over 4 decades.
4 decades. That's good. And
4 decades.
then,
So somehow,
yes.
after forming my company, I took a lot of interest and decided to quit whatever job that I had and concentrated on what I studied.
Yes.
I was lucky at the time of starting that company to have an ex-custom officer
Yes.
who was a principal custom officer, but he had left customs and joined Express Kenya as a manager. So he
Okay.
came and joined me and kind of in-house trained me. And for a long time as he trained me, as he was training me, I picked a lot.
Yes.
I picked a lot, and I just found myself settling in the industry, and I saw it was an opportunity for young people to own something they can be proud of and say, "This is my company." That's how it all started.
The name of your
The experience, we got contracts with big companies, and that's how I picked it up.
I thought you were also
So,
a ship contractor at one
George,
time.
by the time, yes, I became a ship contractor at one time, because
Yes.
when I graduated from freight forwarding, I saw an opportunity. I saw an opportunity at Kenya Ports Authority to deploy human resource at the quayside. And I was among those people who actually deployed human resource at the quayside.
Yes.
And at that time, I had gotten a contract with National Cereals Board. So I changed the company from Kencal Freight Forwarders to Kencal Ships and General Contractors.
Yes, I remember that.
And it has remained the same name up
Yes.
to date. So I was
Yeah.
both handling, clearing and forwarding, at the same time being a ship contractor.
So how did you get to the
So
politics?
that's how I did.
Yes.
Well, the politics of KIFWA or the politics
How
of
did
the
you
national
become a
politics?
representative of the people? What motivated you to start representing the interest of the freight forwarders?
What happened? Actually, I had no intention. And when this association called Kenya Association of Freight Forwarders was formed, it was actually formed in Nairobi.
Yes.
And Samson Njoroge came to Mombasa, that was way back in 1997, to try and talk to those clearing agents. Yeah, 97, way back 97, 96, 97. And when he came, when we first met like this, our arithmetic synchronized so much and we became just friends. So when I stood and raised a question, I was picked by the crowd as an interim chairman. That's how it all started. I was not planning to be anything. I
Yes.
just only raised my hand, put up some questions, and the entire hall, we were at Complex Hall, said no, this one
Yes, 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 yes.
our
So now you
interim
joined the
chairman.
leadership.
And Mr. Njoroge, now I joined the leadership, and
Yes.
ours was actually to fight the bigger boys. Little
What
did
was
we know
what was the
what
problem?
we call the
What problem were
the,
you
the,
facing
the,
with the big
the,
boys?
the, thank you. The big boys was, we were like this. We were looking at ourselves being the owners of the companies. We were the captains and the owners of these small companies. And the big boys, most of them were in the senior position. were actually employees of the companies. Apart from just a few I came to know, and I will mention their names as we discuss, quite a number were actually, they were just representing those big companies and had, of course, a lot of knowledge in the industry. Even though we were claiming to be the gurus of the industry, we had very little knowledge. Why do I say so? The industry did not actually have proper schools to offer, or the courses to offer. We were running just evening courses just to know how to prepare your entry and learn the entry, and you call yourself a clearing and forwarding agent, which was not so. Later on, when I came to learn and understand the industry, it was bigger than what I used to think about the industry. So when we decided now to rebel against the big boys, the big boys were good enough to actually approach us and say, hey, look here, brothers, why don't we sit and work together? Have we discussed anything and we disagree? So I saw a voice of reason. And with the leadership of Bwana Samson Njoroge, we put our heads together, and I told them, Mombasa, being the guru of everything, allow me to stand in for you. And let me start the discussion with where I was an interim chairman, and Mr. Njoroge, the chairman in Nairobi. And we had the Kenya
clearing and warehousing.
KC.
Sorry about it.
From the wrong point of view. But when we sat and came with the idea of forming one strong association, we were equally happy to say, why not? And I remember the discussions started way back in 1998 when we started now meeting and seeing the way forward on how we can form one united association. At the time now, come by 1999, we were ready to sit down as brothers and sisters and form one strong association. Now, what really completely almost put us off, these brothers we used to think as big boys relinquished their positions and gave it to us, which was a challenge. So we had to ask ourselves, what are we going to do? This thing we have been given, we don't want to be seen like we're going to let anybody down. So we must work hard and be able to deliver. And that is what we did. I remember in the negotiations, there is, of course, in the negotiation, there is give and take. And I remember quite a number of who were ready to actually give. We came in with that militant heart. But you see, you were able, whatever demands we were demanding, we were giving in. And we said, no, we have to be careful. These people are doing this. There is something maybe they know, and we have to learn something from them. So that is exactly what we did. And when we formed now, when we marched, we sat, and I remember burning the midnight oil, coming up with the names, interacting with the real gurus of the industry, the likes of Engineer Sondi of Mbaraki, if you can remember. The likes of Mr. Vijay Shah of Maritime. The likes of John Safari. The likes of John Kidenda.
The likes of Sam Degwa, who was our chairman at that time.
Only for them to come on board, and they had nothing. Yes, you may remind me that when they came on board,
Yes.
They were valuable. They had all the ideas, and we said, no, if we are to grow these companies of ours, we must listen to these people. And that's how it all started. Yes.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Yes.
Now, after you've taken over the leadership, Sam Joroge is a leader. You are there. Some of us have also joined from the old organization. Sometime later on, now in the early 20s, around about 2006, a series of elections were carried out, and there were some disputes. And you found yourself in the middle as an arbitrator. Tell us
Of that quagmire.
what was your experience?
Yeah. Before we get there, George,
Yes.
let me say at the time of the formation of KIFWA, we had it nice for the past, I believe, 8 or so good years. From 1999, I think when these issues came was around 2004. But from 1999 all the way to 2004, KIFWA was able to do so many things. KIFWA was able to be recognized as a national association of the country. And FIATA recognized us and picked on us. And Mr. Njoroge represented us so well. I was his vice. And we crisscrossed the world of KIFWA. And we were able to understand what freight logistics is all about. And I remember at the time of even developing or KPA coming up with marketing of the Port of Mombasa, KIFWA was very much involved. And KIFWA was given a platform, though it was a private entity, to actually market the Port of Mombasa. So, meaning, after looking at this, we saw there was a lot of harmony. We also realized that KIFWA by itself was coming in to enhance about the collections of revenue to the government. And government started recognizing what KIFWA was all about. So in the process, I remember very well that we had to now divide between being the voice of the agent or being the people who are facilitating the industry. So at the time of separating the two, I remember KIFWA, through the help of Kenya Ports Authority, we formed the Kenya Shippers Council. And the purpose of forming the Kenya Shippers Council was actually the Shippers Council, the voice of the importers. And not KIFWA being the voice of the importers. KIFWA to facilitate the industry and enhance the collection of revenue. And we succeeded in that. We forged ahead, and Kenya Ports Authority, I remember, helped us, and we formed the Kenya Shippers Council and handed the same Kenya Shippers Council to Kenya Association of Manufacturers. And I'm told today it has become, yes.
You remember Gilbert,
yes,
our late friend Gilbert was quite instrumental.
Oh, there. Yes.
Having worked with us.
Yes. Exactly.
Yes.
Having worked with us as our CEO. So when Kenya Shippers Council was formed, I think Gilbert was hired to be the CEO of the Kenya Shippers Council, and he took it to the
Betty Maina. Betty Maina is very.
You could ever.
Betty Maina is very good at identifying talent.
Right.
And she quickly ran away with him.
And she He actually stole the young man from us, but we have no regrets. He went and delivered wherever he went.
Yes.
Yes.
So now
So,
let me.
what am I saying, George?
Yes. Yes.
What
Mm,
yeah, I'm just bringing the introduction so
mm,
that by the time you are putting these questions,
mm,
I've actually laid down the way it is.
mm,
Now, at that time also,
mm,
when the region saw
mm,
Kenya was more organized,
mm.
Tanzania and Uganda started looking at us as the elder
Yes.
brothers in the
Yes.
freight industry.
Mm,
And we came together.
mm,
I remember way back in 19, before 2000, we came together
mm.
and formed the
Yeah.
FIAFA,
Yes.
the
Yes.
Federation of East African Freight Forwarders.
Mm,
Yes. And I remember burning, us burning the midnight oil in Nairobi
mm.
at 680. And we
Yes.
came up with that name. That
Yes.
name and the big boys, the likes of Charles Kareba from
Yes.
Uganda, one
Yes.
teacher from Uganda, from Tanzania.
Mm.
Those were the big brothers who came and
Yes.
supported.
Mm.
And things were good
Indeed.
until now, 2008,
Mm.
when those other issues now came in. I think I can take it from there now.
Yes, thank you. Now, I think that's a very good introduction. One of the things that I remember was the coming up with the Constitution. The Constitution was approved in 1999. What was your experience putting minds
Right.
together to come up with this Constitution?
Thank you, George. The whole essence of coming up with that constitution, we needed to have a body, a
Mm,
professional body recognized by the government.
mhm,
We were all practitioners in our own right,
mhm,
but
mhm. Yes.
never,
Mm,
or we did not have anything to offer to say
mhm,
this is a professional body.
mhm,
So we thought it
mhm,
by actually coming up
mhm,
with a um, proper maybe legislature
mm.
or coming up with a
An
proper constitution.
instrument to guide us in
Yes,
the way that we run the
it
organization.
helped us
Mm,
to guide us. And I remember
mm,
burning the midnight oil,
mm.
and the big brothers and the small brothers then
Then,
made, and they did
yes.
not see their differences. All what we
Mm-hmm,
were looking at is what
mm-hmm,
is it you are bringing on the table. Yeah,
mm-hmm,
what is your experience in this?
mm-hmm,
And it worked. The Constitution of 1999
mm-hmm,
has really shaped the industry to
mm-hmm.
what it is today.
Very interesting.
Yes,
Okay, so um,
yes, sir.
we move down. This is 1999. We come to 2006, and there's a conflict now within the organization.
Yeah,
And you are called in as
2000
one of our
actually.
seniors to assist. What was the issue?
The issue then in 2004,
Yeah.
when we had become very strong association by 2004, and
Mm,
then another splitter group,
mm,
which
mm,
was led by our brothers,
mm,
and coming up with the same ideas we had in
mm,
1998 about
mm.
the big brothers
Understand.
vis-a-vis the
Mm,
smaller brother.
mm,
That is what brought about, all that friction.
mm,
The friction was not good.
mm,
It was actually almost destroying the
mm,
association.
mm,
And when I was made the interim,
mm,
I panicked and I did not know what to do because
mm,
this is something which had been built and had
mm,
become so known
mm,
and being recognized, and somewhere it
mm,
was going to be destroyed. So I had to really stand in and say,
mm,
even if it is relinquishing and forgetting about anything, all
mm,
what I want is to deliver this association to the right person.
It was a very sad time because,
and I remember we did that.
It was a sad time because you've just said that the
Welcome
other
to Freight
associations
Logic's
Welcome back, Joseph. We are continuing with our interview. We had gotten to the part where KIFWA is establishing well, and it's generally running very well. And suddenly we find a situation where there's this conflict. The other associations in East Africa have been looking up to us as an example for them. And now all of a sudden, we've been taken to court. KIFWA the leadership is in a way dissolved. You are now working with the trustees, Sam Joroge, Muslim, and myself. And we are forced to go to Kampala to plead for the case of KIFWA. How did it feel, this organization that was doing very well, now being sick and need to be rescued?
I think, George, how I can sum it up, I think it is leadership, which is always a problem. In any position you have been given as a leader, there is time to exit and not allow other new leaders to take over from you, because nobody has monopoly of ideas. Looking back at the constitution of KIFWA, it was enough document to actually uphold or control KIFWA. But you realize the people who come on board are using that opportunity because of their greed. Because one thing that we must make it very open, some people go there not to lead, but to get an opportunity of how they can enhance their business. And of course, once a chairman of KIFWA, every door, any door anywhere can be open for you.
Yes.
That's why people get drunk with power and they don't want to exit. It is very unfortunate that the elder brother who actually developed these other associations is the one now going to seek advice from the younger brother. It's very, very, very unfortunate. And it is the question of telling the leadership, whoever is there as a leader, that you will come and go. And you must leave a legacy. Without that legacy, then you have no value of having been there in the first place. Yes.
That was a tough one. A tough one, but in the end, of course, we were able to reorganize and organize the elections, and the KIFWA came back on its feet. Now, over time, there are many things that were achieved. I remember us working on the curriculum with you there,
right?
And Kibwage,
yes.
What was his name, Kibage, and all the other people.
Yes.
And do you think that looking back, have we gone far? Have we achieved what we set out to do?
I remember very well when Kenya Institute of Education approached me and requested for the curriculum that we were running. You know, I also realized that they did not have any syllabus, but they borrowed heavily from what we were using as practitioners.
Yes.
And I remember very well when I was handing over the entire set of our syllabus, the director then told me, it's not for anything. You are doing it for your country.
Indeed.
And I was so overjoyed, and I said, if KIFWA had done this, now that the same syllabus are being used at our universities, they have now developed courses.
That's good. That's good.
Which used not to be there. This is something we need to look back and say, this is what the industry have done.
That's good.
Yes.
Now, since then.
Yes. So, you know,
go ahead.
KIFWA for, yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
You're saying since then?
I'm saying at that time now, when, since then, what KIFWA needs to do, because we have seen the strides of KIFWA. We have seen where it all started and where it is today. There is no way KIFWA can form all these other associations within the region, and somewhere, somehow, it is trying to disintegrate. How and why? That is number one question.
Okay.
Number two question is that syllabus that we developed. Today, our youth at the university and various colleges, maybe TIFETs and so on, are able to use the syllabus of KIFWA, which has been improved now to a degree course. That is something we should be proud of. And I was looking at it, that maybe going that route, we were now going to achieve the professionalism we've been looking for.
Indeed.
Because once we can prove beyond reasonable doubt that these courses were developed by this association, then why can we not be recognized as a professional body?
This is it. That's good. That's good.
That is the question which has been always around my mind. Looking at it, and I said, no, I think it's the right time that KIFWA should be recognized.
It's a professional body.
Even it is a professional body, not a practitioner as such. Yes.
Interesting. I think we are moving in the right direction now. Just summarizing again, in 1999 we got the Constitution. Okay. Later on in the early 20s, we came back.
Right.
We came up with the syllabus that has been running. Okay. Lately, we are in the final stages of the review of the Constitution, so that it is updated. But one thing that KIFWA never had was a strategic plan. And as we are talking now, the new office bearers are about to launch our first strategic plan as KIFWA. What is your comment on that?
I think maybe the founder fathers or the forefathers who founded KIFWA, despite all the good things they did, they did not allow continuity. Though I know it is in the Constitution,
yes,
that when you are bringing in new members, you must retain those who have served there.
This is it. This is it.
There is always another room that those who have served at the level of being at the national office, those ways should be retained. The same way you have done so. That's why this association is now surviving, because you have managed to bring those people on board. Maybe by their being there may change the perception of the youth who are just there wanting to make quick money and go. Yes. So it is always, I believe KIFWA should be an institution whereby anybody who had served at that level, over senior level, must have maybe a window or be retained somewhere. Or maybe once a year, when people get together, they are called upon to come and maybe talk to the industry.
You are reminding me of those old days. You know, do you remember that we organized the Mombasa port that we want?
Right.
And that was basically organized by us as KIFWA then.
Yes.
And we had all the top ministers. I remember we brought in Biwot, we brought in Matthias Kea, we brought in Musalia Mudavadi, we brought in many people to come and address us as we were talking about the Mombasa port that we want. Now the constitution is coming on, and it's going to be launched this Thursday. Can you look at the camera and say something to the leaders who have brought us to this stage and to the people as we launch this strategic plan for KIFWA? Please address us.
Thank you, George. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Like I rightly say, my name, maybe quite a number of them may have forgotten. My name is, of course, Joseph Ngetich, one of the founder members of KIFWA. What I can say, and looking at the camera right on the eye, is let us not be selfish. You are given an opportunity today to serve your country. KIFWA is beyond any of us. It is actually serving the country. Today, Kenya Ports Authority stands or has moved. You remember when we were starting as KIFWA, we were handling 600 TUs per month. Today, we are talking about many TUs. It is in thousands. And it is out of KIFWA's input. That's why up to today, you find the morning breakfast meeting at KPA, which was started by KIFWA, has become a change over kind of thing, which has improved the services of Kenya Ports Authority. Looking at the dwell time we used to go through in our documentation, today has been reduced to just maybe a day or so. So I want the leadership, the present leadership, to know that your time will come when you will also exit. But exit as you leave something behind. That during my tenure, I was able to do this and change this. Don't leave the place worse than you found it. Leave it better than you found it. I think that is my take, and that is my advice to the leadership.
Do you want to send them as a congratulatory message?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It is my joy to congratulate KIFWA. I think they are celebrating today maybe the 26th year of existence, which is quite something. Congratulations, KIFWA, for what you have done. Congratulations, KIFWA, for maybe sometimes maybe the ups and downs you may have gone through, but you have overcome it. And I believe, looking at the way forward of developing this country, this is one industry that can be a change, something that can change this country and make this country a better country than we found it.
Thank you so much, Joseph.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I think we'll have to repeat this because there's more history in the background that we'll talk about. And we need to be able to tell the story of how the logistics sector has developed over the years. Well, who are the key players in this? You are counting yourself, you're counting Sam Degwa, you're counting Sam Joroge, you're counting John Safari, Brown Ondego, we are PJ Shah, Nico Dindo, John Muturi, the former MD of KPA. There's so much that we can talk about, but I'm glad that I found you and that you are able to talk again. And I'm thinking that soon again we'll be able to talk again. Thank you so much, viewers. This has been FaithLogic's Hub podcast, and I've been interviewing one of our senior members in the industry, Mr. Joseph Ngetich, the former chairman of KIFWA and the founder member. Thank you, Joseph. You can say your final words.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, George. It's my pleasure. Long live KIFWA. And KIFWA will transform this nation called Kenya in logistics industry. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye, my brother.
Bye. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.